All right, here's the, well, it's pretty much done. As you can see here, we have the riser here. I still got to put 5 more down there, and then I attach a Merry Christmas sign to the feet. But that's got to be done. On the windows back there, I put up these snowflakes. I found out 2 of them don't work great. I only have 1 left and a larger one that I have to put together. And there's that. These presents are out. Choir's up. I have to put up the star. He goes in the middle, so he's gonna go in the middle guy. So that's pretty much done. Right out here, I have to put the tune to 106.1 FM sign there in the middle, though. The problem is I plugged it in, and half the lights are dim LEDs. So to figure out which one's bad and try to figure out which one, and and the thing is, it's on a cork board, so you have to pop out the bulbs and then figure out. And rather than do that, I think I'm just going to replace them with new lights. This is all done. Over here is done. My son Maddox and I yesterday just literally busted this out as fast as we could, and we did. And we did it so quickly that we pretty much have it done. These tunnels, as you can see, there's lights on them, and we have to straighten the lights out and plug them in. As you can see up here, we just plug everything in. And you can see right here, see you got these males, and then you got a female plug here. So we kind of just daisy it to like one here, and this one connects here, and we just daisy them together until they all work. And then back here, pretty much the whole yard is, like I said, done. There's still a couple of gaps in areas, but it's like I ran out of rebar. Typically I'd never run out of rebar because I don't put that much stuff out, but I literally ran out of rebar. So I can't put anything more in the ground. I only have 2 2-footers left, and that's typically what I use for a lot of these. And then I use 4-footers for very large items. And then back there's another riser. We need to get 15 more soldiers down and put them up there. For the top, I put 4-foot rebar into the ground. I only have 8 of those left, just enough to put up another set of 5 on the top row, and enough for in the parkway here. When I put that tune to sign, I'm going to put 2 angels with trumpets next to it, because it's a music sign, so you figure you put the trumpets there, it makes sense, right? Cool thing is Santa doesn't really do anything. His lantern is on a 6-hour timer that lights up, so that's great. These nutcrackers have blinking eyes. They play music, they light up, they do all that. Then I got these ornaments. These are neat. They just do different patterns. And then I have the singing, motion activated singing Santa. So if somebody walks by it, he starts singing, and he says ho ho and all that crap. But yeah, there's some new stuff this year, and we set up everything almost the exact way we typically do it. Like I said, the biggest priority right now is getting that roof done, and that is a very daunting task. I hate going up there, for one, because I'm afraid of heights, but I just manage it. And 2, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Like, I have to run the outline of the roof, so from one edge there up to the very peak, all the way across into that edge. I have to run new cabling up there so that I have power. And then it's a matter of getting those leaves off the roof, so I'll have to suck them up into a suction vacuum mulcher that I have, which is nice. It's a leaf blower mulching, sucking vacuum. It's awesome. I just mulch everything. But then I have to run everything across the roof horizontally, and that takes time. There's like 20 rows of lights. I hate it, but it's got to be done. I'm hoping to finish by the latest Monday. And then on the lawn here, as you can see, there's these little gaps. I have tiny, like 4-foot and 6-foot and 3-foot LED trees. They're like little spiral trees, really cheap ones. We have them in a couple bins. all you gotta do is just take them out, put them on the pole they come with in the stand, and then you just stake them into the ground. Takes seconds to set up. My other concern is I'm gonna run out of extension cords, because I there's so much stuff out this year that I don't know if I'm going to have enough extension cords. And I especially group stuff together. And what I mean by that is I group things together so that we can plug a bunch of things into one, like stake, like a six outlet stake timer. I don't use the timers on them. I just use them as stakes for power. And I have several, and I bought 2 more, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to grab another 4 or 5 of them. Amazon's pretty good at that. They're like 18 to 19 bucks for them. Home Depot sells them for $26. I'm not really a big fan. They're the same ones. But anyway, I have a pixel tree here. This is new. It's very cool. It has 150 different modes and several lighting configurations that you can have. So you can have like a multicolor. You can have white and blue, which is probably what I'm gonna do. And then you have 150 functions you can do for each lighting setting. So it's actually kind of neat. But this is all of it. Again, nothing's really changed that much. There's more stuff. There's definitely more stuff this year. But again, it's a matter of plugging everything in, and that's the scary part. And then we have 2 Santa trains. We never had 2 Santa trains. I had to repair one of them with milk jugs because they're cracked. So that's the cheap way to get them repaired. You just take a milk jug and you cut up little plastic pieces and you kind of puzzle it using E6000 glue, which is safe for plastic. It won't melt it. And the stuff holds really well. And it's like in the community of blow mold collectors, it's like that's the way to do it. Milk jugs and E6000 glue. So I'll do one more shot here in the street as soon as this bus passes so I don't get killed. So you can kind of see the grand scope of it. Oh, and then I forgot up there. If you look up here, it's Snoopy. He is one of my favorite pieces. A lot of people don't realize that, but Snoopy is one of my favorites. I have another Snoopy in my attic, but that Snoopy has a tree attached to him. Not too much of a fan of it, but man, when I was able to pick that Snoopy up on the roof, very hard to find now for what I did, for the price I paid for him. It was a no-brainer. I think I paid 20 bucks for him. This guy just wanted to get rid of it. It's like, yeah, I'll come right now. There's the lawn from the street. It's a lot. As soon as that roof's done, it's gonna look even better. But overall, this is pretty good. And with the amount of days I have left to touch up everything and finalize it, this is actually pretty good. And we had some good weather. I can't complain about that, because other days, other years, I've had weather issues where it's like super cold and you don't want to be out here that long, or you get rain. But I've been lucky this year. Anyway, this is the lawn. This is the house from the street. Like I said, it's gonna be very bright this year, brighter than past years, I think. And that's the video. So yeah, there's the progress. There's the almost end. I say we're about 70% done. The 25% is the roof. And the other 5 is just tinkering with adding things here and there, like a little bit of trees and stuff, spiral trees. Anyway, that's it, man. Hope you enjoy it.